Hello friends, it's Girl AB. Today I'm doing another requested video, probably my most requested video after my closet tour, which is to essentially compare what fits in my various Birkins. So I will put my Birkin collection / Birkin story video either like up top or underneath in the information box. I'm sure most of you have seen that. But I showed all my Birkins in that video. Right now you can see one of my Birkins up there, which is my black 35. But today I'm going to be comparing all of the sizes that I have. So I have a second 35, which is my wonderful Etoupe, which is also my first Birkin, my first baby. Then I have my 30 in gold, and then I have my 25 in black. And they're all Togo leather. Recently, I was watching someone's video on unboxing a Birkin, and they were saying that they think if you have all Togo Birkins, you're basic, which is, I think, hilarious to say that a bag this expensive is basic, but also Togo is just super, super durable. And so I think it's actually the smartest buy because it doesn't vein. It doesn't collapse as much as other leathers, and also if you're buying a bag this expensive, you want it to last, right? And I think Togo Birkins look amazing year after year, so that's why all my Birkins are Togo. If I do get another one, they may be something else. I think if I got something else, it would probably be a Kelly, actually. A Kelly, which would be not in Togo, since they don't really make celliers in Togo. So anyway, okay. So thank you, Shauna B, Happy 2009, Rochelle S, and Natasha Vink for requesting these. Excuse me if my eye is distracting. I know my eye is super red. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's allergy season, guys. Yeah. Luckily it's spring though, so it's warmer, which I'm super happy about. So yeah, just ignore that part. Okay, so let's just get to it. Now, as you saw with this one and in my 25, I keep, what is this called? Bubble wrap? Is that what it's called? Bubble wrap, within all of my Birkins to different degrees. So this is obviously not very much. Eventually I want to buy the little pillows that you can buy to fit into each of these Birkins, because I think that's the best way to keep their shape over time. So of course I keep my clochette in here, which I never use because if you hang it on here, it can swing and eventually you'll get like a little U mark under there. So I'm not interested in that. So I love the way it looks on other bags, but I don't think I will ever really use my clochette. Then I keep my little rain bag in here. Okay, so what can fit in my little baby Birkin? Oops, okay. So this is the interior, which I know looks like a big black hole with this lighting. So yeah, it's horribly rainy outside right now, actually. Okay, so there is one pocket, and then there's a zipper pocket on the other end. I also showed this in my 35, so my 35 or my 30 will be easier to see since they're not black, but okay. So what I usually keep in my bags is, of course, my wallet. You guys have seen most of this already because I have done a what's in my bag. My sunglasses, which are Prada right now. I love these glasses. I wish these Prada cases were not so huge though. I saw that Chanel recently has softer cases, which I really love. Softer cases are obviously easier to fit into places, whereas this, this takes up a lot of room, and this is kind of heavy. Okay, so we put that in there. My key pouch, my Fendi key pouch. Gotta have my wet ones. Always have to have wipes. Usually my card case. And then water. I always have to have water. Sometimes it's a smaller one, especially for my 25. But if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm going to be out for a long time, I'll take the bigger bottle no matter what. Okay, so right now, this is what it looks like inside the Birkin. And I think what's more important to remember about Birkins, especially Togo leather Birkins, or really any leather that's not Epsom. Epsom leather is your kind of plasticky looking leather, which is the lightest, because it is kind of a shaved down version, I would say, of leather. That's how one of my essays described it to me. Whereas Togo, Clemence, Togo and Clemence are the most popular leathers for Birkins, and so those are heavier. And so what's more important to remember with Birkins is that they will get heavy. Even this little baby will get heavy. So right now with what I have in it, ooh, okay, that doesn't really work well with my leather jacket. Usually I can actually fit it up my whole arm. So yeah, this is, you know, this is a significant weight. You notice it. It's not super heavy. So if I wanted to, I could put more in here. So I could put my cosmetic bag, but it would be, you know, it would be kind of ridiculous. So you can see there, I think that it takes up really the whole top of it. So that all that little room you had left is gone. So what I usually do when I use this bag is I just take the important stuff out of here. So like my chapstick, my lotion, my hand sanitizer, and my ibuprofen is what I will take out of this, because this is what I really don't want to go without. Whereas obviously this case is the largest part of my cosmetic group of things that I bring around. So I wouldn't want to bring this, but I would just bring the important things that are in it. Okay, so, yeah, that is what I would fit in my 25. And you can see that especially with the 25, you can see kind of what's in it, reflected in how the bag bulges. The back and at the front. I mean, that's not a big deal either. It's just that I usually have it kind of tightened, so you can see that, whereas if you know, loosen it a bit, you don't have the same issue. And let me show you what it looks like on my arm. So yeah, this is how I usually carry it. And my arms, as I think a lot of you know, my arms are actually pretty muscular, so I don't have super small arms, but you know, it still fits quite easily up to almost the crook of my elbow, which is, you know, where you carry a bag. So yeah. Okay. So now let's see how these items transfer into a 30. Yeah, this is a 25. Let's transfer it into my 30. Let's take my bubble wrap or air paper. I don't know. I think this is called air paper, right? I don't know why I keep calling it bubble wrap. I think I'm thinking about moving. That's why bubble wrap is in my head. And this clochette. Okay. So we're gonna put our water in there. Wipes. Card case. Keys. Wallet. Sunglass case. Okay, so with everything from my 25, this is what the 30 looks like. So as you can see, where I had, with this, it was, you know, maybe a fourth room left. I have, depending on how I put it in here, I would say I really have about half left, if not more. And you guys, I think, can see better here the pockets. So there's the one pocket. And then the zipper pocket is underneath. I think you can see it there. So let's see what else will fit in here. I've told you guys that I do like to carry scarves with me sometimes when I go to the movies. Where else would I carry a scarf with me? On an airplane, but I've never taken my Birkin on an airplane. I'm not sure I ever would. Okay, so this is one of my favorite Hermes scarves. It's huge. And it actually shows Southwestern Kachinas, which is part of the Southwest tribal culture, I guess you would say. So I'll just fold this up. That fits in there, no problem. And then, of course, if you wanted to bring the actual entire cosmetic case, you could do that with no issue in this. So yeah, once again, you see that you can see what is inside the bag from the front and the back. And then this is what feels like on my arm. So, of course, again, this 30 weighs more than the 25 did. So what I have inside of it makes it even heavier. And so this is getting to the point where, you know, this is something that you could carry around all day if you needed to, but you would feel it. You would feel it after, you know, the first 30 to 45 minutes. Even if you are, you know, in shape, even if you do lift weights like me. Like, I've gone to New York with this, actually, because I love this color. And I was just using this bag for a while because I was obsessed with the color. So I would go on trips and use this when I was in the city, and yeah, your arm gets heavy. So okay, so now let's move on to my 35. A lot more air paper. Okay. So now I'm going to take everything, including our new additions, which is my entire cosmetic case, my scarf, sunglasses, water, wallet, keys, wipes, and card case. And just for good measure, you know, let's add a few things. Let's add, this is my Bastia coin purse. And this is my little Rebecca Minkoff coupon pouch. Yeah, I guess that's what this is called. Pouch. Okay, so now the 35 is about, I'd say 2/3 full. So you could definitely fit something at the top if you wanted to, if you needed to. But you guys, this thing is heavy. Heavy. I love the way this looks though. I mean, I am 5'4", so, you know, I'm relatively short. And I'm also, you know, relatively petite, but I love the way this bag looks on me. I love the way a 35 looks on me, but especially in a taupe, because it is a lighter color, so it's not as overwhelming, is when I have my black 35, which I think looks bigger because it's a darker color. So yeah, this is actually my favorite color Birkin, even though I don't wear it as often as my others. Now, when I bought my black 35 up there, that was actually a graduation gift to myself from graduate school for getting my PhD. So I actually thought that I would be using that in my job after college, after graduate school, to carry around my laptop. And so I made sure that I could fit my little, I think this is 13 inches. Yeah, my 13-inch laptop in the Birkin. And so I wanted to show you guys that that actually is possible. Well, smooth this around. Okay, you wouldn't necessarily have all this other stuff in there along with your laptop. Okay, so actually it slides in a lot easier. I just have all this other stuff in there right now. But yeah, so that fits. It just makes it super heavy. So needless to say, I did not end up using a Birkin in my new job because that just seemed a little odd, just starting off to have this ridiculously expensive bag. So I do not use my Birkin in that way right now. Maybe that'll come later, but as you guys know, I really use my my Goyard tote right here for work. But the 35 can fit a lot. That's what I'm trying to show you. It can fit a lot. In Togo, it's super durable. I mean, this would get heavy, but you would never have to worry about, you know, anything happening to this bag when carrying this much stuff. Yeah, this is something that, you know, I could seriously do weightlifting exercises with because it would get so heavy. So I think a lot of the women who use 35s and to use them in this way as like work bags to carry a lot of stuff around in, they are just getting in and out of cars. So, you know, you take a taxi or you drive to work and you walk 5 minutes into work. So you could use that in this way if that is your lifestyle. I walk 10 to 15 minutes to work after I drive there, so that's why I use a tote. But yeah, I hope that this answers your questions about what can fit inside these various bags. Now, I have done semi-reviews on all of these bags before. I don't really feel like there is anything else I need to say about them. If you watched my videos about my Birkins, how I got them, and you still have questions, feel free to leave them below in this video, and I can definitely do another follow-up video about Birkins. But in short, they are beautiful. Are they the most practical bags? Definitely not, and I think we all know that. You know, they're super expensive, so a lot of people don't want to take them everywhere. I don't take them everywhere. I've tried to normalize taking them more places, like I take them to the movie theater when I know that I will have a seat for them. I take them out to dinner when I know I will have a seat for them, but, you know, I'm not going to take this everywhere, like especially like my bigger bags. When I go into New York City, like on vacation, I don't wear 35s because it's just too big for me to be in crowds walking around like this, knowing people are hitting this bag, and I can't stop that. So that freaks me out. So usually when I go to New York or another major urban area, I use my 25. Woo, I'm out of breath, you guys. Well, I'm out of breath. I feel like I'm talking so fast. Okay. I usually use my 25 because it's just a lot easier to keep close to my body. And so, you know, because of pickpockets, because of people hitting it, people getting stains on it, whatever. And that is actually why my 25 is my most used. I know that this is also the hardest Birkin to get because it is so in right now. Small bags are a trend. I did not get this because it was a trend. I actually didn't think I even wanted a 25, but my lovely SA offered me this bag, and of course I said yes. So, and yeah, this was actually the first Birkin I got from my established SA anyway. This was just, I randomly was able to get it because it was my birthday and I was visiting San Francisco. So, okay, that is all in my Birkin video, I believe. So yeah, I mean, Birkins are beautiful, Birkins are amazing. To symbolize having made it to a certain stage in your life, to symbolizing having handbags that are, you know, as some people think, the top of the line, as luxurious as it gets, whatever you want to say. But you know, these can't fit a lot in a way that also makes it possible to carry them around for extended periods of time. That's just not how Birkins work. I think if you are looking to hold a lot and have a luxury bag from Hermes, then a Kelly would probably be better. Perhaps a Her bag, as I have right there. Yeah, and I have other handbags in my collection that I talk about in my handbag collection video that I think are more practical. So, okay, I hope that this was helpful to the 4 people who requested this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you all, and I hope to be back soon for another video. Bye, guys.